Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Not allowed to speak too quickly right now. We are currently in the library right there. Wait, does that say library? That looks like it says Sealberry. Is that an Olaberry? I could do with some Olaberry right now. It sounds like a delicious treat, even though that says storage right there. But that's fine. It's the Olaberry. Welcome to the Olaberry. Sorry, my voice was getting a little bit high right here. We're watching the Adventures of Robinson as he goes ahead. He just hid behind the... Oh, no, he's behind the library bookshelf right now. He has a book. He is currently stealing a book. He is now leaving the library with a book. Now there's a door there, apparently. I didn't know that before. He's now following a teacher with the book, going into the teaching area with this book. This must be his... Why have you got a book? Right, it's fine. I'll open this for you. Come on, Robinson. Keep moving. It looks like Thompson also has a book. So wait, they just carry around books? Some of them don't have books. That's fine. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Innkeeper. Today we're playing some Prison Architect MEGAMAX. Fantastic. What we do last episode? Well... we tried to increase our workshop zone, as it were. We did a pretty good job, you know. We created an entirely new workshop station right there. We just need to improve this one. And by improve, I mean increase the space of. That'd be pretty fantastic. Also, we have so many trees that I don't think we need to increase the amount of forestry space that we can use. Simply because we use so much money on trees that... it's another topic. I should really continue on saying what we did last episode. It's fine. What the... okay, wait, stop. We just made a bunch of money out of nowhere. Apparently we made 7 grand off exports just then. That is fantastic. Wait, why are you throwing the wood away? You know what? I don't care. We got so much wood that I guess that's why they're throwing it away for the most part. There's no reason to use it. Most of it's just sort of hanging about. You know what? I don't mind. I don't mind. As long as you don't throw the logs away, I'll be fine with that. But yeah, like I said before, the forestry... it's probably about the right size to keep sort of the imports and exports section of our workshop in good order. Also, we made the sort of bottom half, or the right part of our prison right here, where all of our sort of police, former enforcement officers and that lot will go, so that they don't get beaten the shit out of and killed while in the prison. Pretty grim, I know. Also, possibly female sector. I might be able to find a mod. I'm not too sure how that's going to work. Probably ain't going to be the case. I'm not going to mod the MEGAMAX. Are you kidding? Are you joking even? I'm not too sure right now. I probably need some guards hanging around in there. I just realized that they can only get in from that way there. Let's just, let's go ahead and give them the ability to go in from this direction. I think that would help out just a smidge bit. Also, it's very dirty, so I might want to get some more cleaning staff. Actually, utilize some of the jobs right. I actually can't get more people in there, but okay. That's fine. We got jobs in here. Got 3 jobs in that cleaning cupboard, and then 3 in that one, but that's... you know, only for the toppest and most evilest of people, which is pretty great. I'm not too sure what I'm really talking about right now. We should probably just trot along. I should have really, you know, like, went on for a little while, to be honest with you, because, you know, we don't really have much money right now, and I should have just went on for a few days, just so that we can make some money so that I can actually get something done. I didn't do that, and I'm going to tell you why. It's because I'm lazy. That's pretty much why. We were buying a lot with trees right now, which isn't great. Wow, we just made 6 grand of it. Oh, wow. Wait, are we going to start making, like, tons of money on exports because we're selling all this wood? Is that how this is working right now? 7 grand of export... 16 grand of exports! Wow. Okay, I don't really mind, to be honest with you. They're selling all this wood and... wow, look all the beds. Got, like, 4 beds right there that were just made. That's fantastic. Actually, 2 more in storage. Oh, my... we're about to be rich. We're about to be rich. This is great. We're making tons of cash out of nowhere. We'll be able to make this part of the prison soon, which is pretty great. Also, a few things I've got to point out. You do make money from people being released early. You do make about 3 grand. I'm not too sure if you make any money after it, but I have noticed up here. 19 of exports for that right there. I wonder how much we get with all the beds. Then again, I think the beds are only 400 and these stacks are 1,000 each. Wait, really? I feel like I get quite a lot more for that. Wow, why are you throwing the wood away? Wood away. Wood away sounds like some sort of polish, but it gets rid of wood instead. It's not like a wood varnish or anything. It's a wood, like... It's a wood something. I need to come up with a word first, but we'll get there. I like a wood acid. Get some of that wood acid. Also, we got a bunch of food right here, which is really good to see. My frame rate just tanked right there. That was a bit weird. The food situation, apparently. The food situation has dealt with itself. We did point that out last episode. My frame rate is dying right now. I'm wondering why that is. If I go to normal speed for the time being, Let's just zoom in and out. Like, go nuts a little bit. There we go. Go to full speed right there. I'm at about 25 frames a second. I'm not really too sure why. I know I'm recording with fraps, but it's not usually this bad. That's a bit weird. I think I need I think I need more cooling on my computer. I feel like it's overheating a lot lately, which shouldn't really be happening, but it is happening. Might be because of a faulty fan. I'll have to go and check that out later on. I'm not really too sure if I will, though. Oh, look at all these beds. Look at that. I mean, I know we're holding quite a lot right now. If I just open this, we're probably not going to get much for this. Yeah, we got 1,600. Not really too much from that, but you know, the value is more. We get a lot more from a bed than we do with the amount of wood that was required in order to make the bed. So I think, you know, it ends up working out right there. Of course, we're keeping these 2 gates open, and I don't see them being closed ever, really, to be honest with you. And we just made like 2,400 grand right there. Not bad whatsoever, I would say. However, and now we're at 77 grand. Yeah, pretty good, I would say. Also, we are having a power issue right here, and I think... I actually don't know why. Is it because I haven't got anything here? Yeah, that's probably why it is. But soon we'll get this layer right here powered, and then we'll actually start constructing. Now, I'm not too sure if I should really improve this workshop right now. I don't think we really need to. We've got so many people currently working in there. Apparently there's an issue right there. I have to watch out for that. Might need to do a shakedown later on when everyone is a little less rustled. That'd be pretty good. It's getting into the nighttime hours, however, so we won't be able to do that anytime soon. Also, I've been reading up on the libraries, and no, you don't make any money off of them. In fact, you lose money. But they do increase education, because prisoners in their free time will grab a book and start reading, become more curious, and that will, like, by proxy, make them want to do more courses and stuff like that. Get off them drugs. You know, increase their education, basically. Tenfold is pretty good, I would say. I probably want to get rid of these tables, because they don't actually use them. So, I'm probably going to just, you know, dismantle these right now. We're going to end up using them later on anyway. But as you can see, they're, like, coming to the library, they take a book and then go to class, or like, if they've got nothing to do, they'll just, like, go into the canteen and start reading a book. From what I've seen, anyway. So that's a pretty good thing to see. All of our princes are currently sleeping, however, and I think it's a good time for us now to do the shakedown. Do the shakedown. Do the shakedown. We got 801 shakedowns. We're finding a lot of rubbish around here. Aha! Wow, that guy tried to escape just then. We actually caught him mid-tunneling. Lawyer. An advanced staff member that helps you remove penalty points. Interesting. That's new. Any more of these? Have they been found? Any more around here? Doesn't look like it. Well, it's a good thing we did this, because this little bugger right here was trying to escape. Look at you, Augustus von Killbeard. You know, pretty scary, I would say. We're finding a lot of rubbish as well, which is pretty interesting. How long until wake-up time? Not long, actually. We should stop this pretty much now. We'll leave it until the last second. Alright, you know what? That's good now. That's fine. A lot of them are quite rustled. You know, I mean, 61 of them, well, 60 plus of them were unnecessarily searched. It's still part of the process, you know. We'll eventually not have to worry about this stuff. I should really be, like, paying attention to people with pickaxes, because this kind of stuff will probably help me in finding people that are mining and, like, digging holes and stuff like that. We got a pickaxe right here. The thing is, we got to find the pickaxe first, so it doesn't really make sense. But this guy right here, you know, he's probably got something going on. You know, there's someone down here that was doing some mining. I think it was along here or something like that. I think it was this cell. So, I mean, this guy with the pickaxe, where'd he get it from, you know? Apparently, he got it from the workshop. Really? And he made it through with it. We need more dogs, I think. More canine patrols. I imagine it's a % chance the dog actually finds someone with a thingamajig. But that's normal. That's fine. It's very, very interesting. Now, anyway, we don't want to, you know, keep diddly-daddling about. What we want to do is go ahead and start constructing the smaller part of the prison. The only reason I don't really want to do this, to be honest with you, my voice went up just a little bit there. That's how crazy I am right now thinking about this. Is that I don't want to have this kitchen situation again, because this was the reason why our food situation was weird, because most of the food was being stored in this kitchen, and the chefs in the other kitchen, the main kitchen, weren't using the food, so the prison thought we had maximum food required to feed everyone, but really we didn't, because the food in here was designated for all these people, which would never feed them all. It was my fault, really, that having 2 fridges over there wasn't great. Like, 1 fridge here is pretty much enough. We've actually got some food, well, ingredients that are sticking around here that we want to probably dump. There we are. And then we got ingredients right here. But that's feeding these guys, so it's not really too much of a big deal. We've not really paid much attention to the Supermax part of our prison. We'll have to do that later on, however. So how do we want this to be planned out? Well, we've got some stuff around here that's going to be sorted out, but that's going to be sort of designated as main, sort of the main area, really. It looks like an extra walkway now that I think about it, but really, we want to actually diagnose this, or designate, not diagnose. You being diagnosed with indoors, I'm very sorry. Oh no, what a terrible thing indeed. Let's go to planning right now. Let's go to walls. Probably pathways might be a better idea. And we don't really need to be exact here. We're just going to make sure it's free across. So if we do a pathway right here, really, we should do this inside bit. All the way up to here. Is that really good? I would say that's fine. And then we can have most of our cells down here. If not all of them, to be honest with you. How far across did this go? 26. So, 13 really, wouldn't it? Yeah, so here... 6 across would be the middle. So that's the middle right there. Even in the middle would be double because 26. So that's 12. 12. So this is going to be kind of awkward, but I don't mind this being a sort of a two-way walkway. That's fine. It is going to be where the prisoners are, so really, it's not really something I should worry about too much. How are these cells going to work, actually? I think if we have one like this... The thing about these cells is that we don't really need too many of them, since it is a very small part of the prison. I think, yeah, I'm going to do the same thing that I've done over here and have one walkway. I quite like the idea of that. The thing about these cells, I probably better if I have them all down here, to be honest with you. Then again, this is going to be sort of a good distance from everything. Like, I kind of want the yard down here. Actually, no, I want the security desk around this area. That would be a much better idea. So if we have the security desk, we don't need this bit lined up. I guess technically we kind of do. We should really have the prison going while I'm doing this. Don't waste any time. Want to make some money while we're doing this. So we got some cells right here. 6. I feel like, you know, a little bit more than that would be pretty great. 12, I think, is ideal. Oh, that's wrong right there. There we are. We want to designate the doors as well. We want to open that up at the same time. Open these up. There we are. So we got some room right here. I'm going to go ahead and do this just so it's easier for me to know that that is correct. Because it seems wrong for some reason looking at it from that perspective, even though it is right. My brain's like, no, you are incorrect there, sir. I'm like, thank you for calling me sir. Oh, no problem, buddy. Anyway, so we got, well, we've got 16 cells right here. Actually, no, 14, my bad. Numbers. No, wait, what? 16, I mean, numbers. Be 7, 14, anyway. Because it's 8. Maths is fantastic. I need to go back and do that. That would be a pretty good idea. That is one of my life goals. So let's see. We want to go ahead and have our security desk right here. I don't think it's a bad idea. We kind of don't need it to be huge, but I kind of want this bit to be a staff room. This can be the security room. Let's have it be a little bit bigger. The staff room doesn't need to be that big. And the staff room needs to be 4x4, so... Oh, God. Let's not have that happen. That should be enough. But yeah, that's good. I think the staff room needs to be 4x4. Staff room. I like how it still moves you left and right if you're using that. So yeah, the staff room needs to be 4x4. So we're good there. I like that. And I know the security room has to be the same length. That's good. So we got 16 cells. That's great. I don't see us ever having more than 16 informants. If we do, I can make this part more cells. I feel like it's just required. But 12 of them seems to be too much. I think in the... Well, if we base that on how much prisoners we have right now, we're pretty much at the peak of how many... Well, actually, not really. We've had about 170 before, but most of them are now on parole, I believe. So, really, I would say we've had about 4, if not 5, of these guys coming in and out. And they get killed, obviously, so I can't count them all. But I think I've had about 5 deaths randomly, and I'm just going to say that they're all probably based on them being a former cop, or someone that is a primary target simply because they were former law enforcement of some form. I'm not really too sure. So I'm going to assume about 5 in every 150, just for now. So really, this is probably fine. Really, it is probably fine. But I'm going to go ahead and designate this area as the yard. So if we like keep going down here, well, we could have a common room. It's just I want this bit to connect up. right here. So really, if we have a doorway right here from the security room to the main floor, that'd be pretty good. Then this area can be like a cool little common room where they chill out. We've got the staff room right here. We've got the yard that's designated right down here. Then up here, we can have all of the food and stuff like that. So that's pretty good. The kitchen doesn't need to be too big, I think. So I think that's pretty much fine for now. Most of this isn't really going to be running, to be honest with you, because we haven't really got anyone yet that needs to be an informant or CI or anything like that. So I think that's really fine. Then the kitchen or the canteen can be along this side right here. We have so much space to work with, don't we? The thing is, we do need to have the extra little bits. Like, we do need to have a church and, well, not church, but wherever the church, you know, it's got to be a multi-religious zone, not just of a single religion. So that's a chapel right there. Chapel's not, it's kind of a single religion, isn't it? The problem with this is I kind of need to have all of the other stuff as well, which is quite unfortunate. Is there a protective custody only zone? Yeah, protected only zone. So really, we're going to have another classroom for the future, but for now I don't think I need it. This can just be sort of extra space. I don't really think that's too much of a big deal for now, because I could really make this anything. I just don't like the idea of it sort of being nothingness, because at the moment it is just going to be nothingness. If we go up here, and, well, go back to planning first. Just want to make sure this room actually goes up to the canteen. We'll get rid of this pathway. We don't need this here. So it definitely is a segregated part of the prison, but I don't think it's really too much of a big deal. We're going to have a staff door right here for the kitchen. Another one right here just to help get food in and out. We're just going to have the one fridge, like I said, because it's easier. We can move all this stuff really over here, so it's not going to be too much of an issue. Like staff and that lot can be moved around. The security room's going to have to stay, simply because it is also, I think, helping with cameras down here. And it'll keep this area lit up anyway, so really, the staff room and security room is going to stay the same. But the kitchen's going to be removed, the canteen's going to be removed. The yard is also going to be removed, and it's just going to be turned into more cells. I think we've got so much yard space right now. Like this yard and this yard could probably hold these two extra cell blocks. I'm not really too worried about it, so I'm going to leave that as it is. Also, we got these areas right here that we could probably use as extra yard space anyway. I'm not too sure what to do with them just yet, but I don't want them to be cells. I feel like it just can be used as extra yard or as anything extra. It would be pretty fantastic. We've got 69 grand right there. A fairly good number, I would say. And I guess this is good to go. Yep, I'm going to say it's good to go. If we just start building, remember to start with the concrete. And let's just go all the way down here. And let's make sure we're building outside the walls, just so they don't demolish any of them. Let's make sure we get all of this outside area right here. It all has to be designated inside, and it's going to cost quite a lot of money, but we should be alright, I would say. And at the same time, while we're doing this, I want to also go ahead and just dismantle all of this stuff so that we can use it in the new prison. Same with the tables. Going to be a bit of a pain for us doing all this. And let's go to speed mode as well, since we may as well. A lot of rhyming as well. I'm liking it. I'm not too sure if I can think of any rhymes off the top of my head. But I know that would be splendid. I tried to rhyme there, but it failed miserably. So I'm just going to ignore that right now. This yard, as well, needs to be completely removed. So we're just going to go ahead and get rid of any rooms. We go over here. It doesn't really matter. We don't need to select anything in particular. This common room. We can keep the common room right there. It doesn't need to be removed. I think it just needs to be changed. Yeah, just remove it. I may as well remove it. It's kind of in an ugly spot, I'm not going to lie. At least in comparison to what the new layout would be, it is kind of in a very unfortunate position. No one has escaped, which is really good to see. And the workshops are underway, trying to make ourselves some moolah, which is really good to see. They're not selling any of the wood anymore, which is quite unfortunate, to be honest, because we're making a lot of money out of that. I mean, we make less money from selling these, I believe. Well, then again, these license plates, actually, I buy the metal. I'm not sure what I get as, like, value. What's my profit from making license plates out of the steel that I buy? Because I don't think it's much, to be honest with you. I'm going to need more cameras as well around this area. I've just realized this. Let's go ahead and dismantle all this stuff as well. And we'll probably want to dismantle these cameras. Yeah, let's dismantle the cameras. Do I want a clear connection first? May as well. Gonna do it just in case there's some sort of bug of like, it will never be an unclear connection ever again. No.